Hello, welcome to Views and Through, and here we have the review of Combiner Wars Legends class Bombshell. And here he is in a nice beetle mode, and he has quite a nice color scheme right here in that, like, he has, this yellow is very shiny, and even this red is very shiny. He comes off very shiny. And as a beetle, like, that really does work. Like, that looks a lot like Bombshell in a kind of classics version of him. Here he is next to his insecticon brethren, Shrapnel. Though I think he got a name change to Skrapnel. And Shrapnel ends up being quite a bit bigger than him, but he feels a bit bulkier. And those are the two insecticons. Would love to see a kickback, but we can only hope. Let's move on to transformation real fast. And we start under here, and we peg these arms away from each other, or unpeg them. We flip these legs down, spin at the waist, unconnect them, and just fold these legs into the interior of the leg. And they can move separately to an extent, but it doesn't really do too much. So they can just essentially move together, but they fold in there. We'll spin this around, and that is essentially Bombshell in robot mode. Yeah, you can move these to however you want, to either be completely behind or to the side. I like to the side, it adds a bit more to his silhouette, which I like. And there's Bombshell in robot mode. And so with Bombshell in robot mode, he has a ball-jointed shoulder with very unhindered movement, which is really nice. He has a ball joint at the elbow, which does a lot. He doesn't have a wrist joint, and his fists are kind of weird because they turn into like blasters or thrusters. But there's clearly a molded fist there, so there's that. A nice Decepticon symbol, and his head can be obscured by the his visor thing. I prefer it like that, but for the purpose of the review, just so you can see the head. And I would have liked it if his little grill mouth thing came out a bit more to give more definition to the face, but that's a pretty decent head sculpt. The paint is a bit messy on the eyes on mine, but not bad. No head articulation, which is unfortunate. He has this mid-torso joint that lets it act as a waist swivel. He has ball-jointed thighs, which allow nice range of motion. He has a knee bend. His knee is on a hinge, but due to this insect leg, it's somewhat hindered. We could probably just move that out and have a nice, quite a big bend at the knee with this handle sticking out. But these legs in the back do like to clang together a lot. They're just in each other's way a lot, which is a bit unfortunate, but easy to work around. Bombshell, I really do like this figure. And here he is next to Shrapnel again in robot mode. And I think they look really good together despite pretty much none of their colors matching. I think the blacks match, but the purples don't exactly match. The yellows really don't match. And the grays, the grays pretty much match too, so they have that. While Shrapnel is majority purple, or black rather, he has the majority of purple, which I think differentiates them quite a bit. And I would love to see a kickback also done in this style and just finish the trifecta of insecticons. And that I would love for Hasbro to do that. Anyway, this has been Views&Thrus. Thanks for watching, and keep on viewing. This is a junky old G1 Starscream. And the change to the transformation is very, very simple.